What is going on, guys and girls? It is Ghost, the Robo, and we are watching two grown men touch each other with jean shorts. I am joined by the wonderful Mistress of Magic, the Christina Aguilera of commentary, the wobulous, wondrous Tubby Emu. Talk to me.
What does that have to do with anything? Am I a genie in a bottle? Is that the reference you were going for?
It has to go with your amazing just spark that you've created with your GM mode, which is basically how would you describe it? It's basically like you play the game without playing the game.
You've been giving me crap for this for the past week and trying to figure out what's the the point of the success. I don't know. I went back and I do WWE on my channel. Pretty much that's all I do. And I went back to 2008. This is a game that's 4 years old now.
Uh-huh.
And started playing GM mode, and the fans loved it, featuring their comments, taking their suggestions, using it. And I know it inspired a couple of the new changes you've made, and it's just great to put the fans in control, and people love it. I'd never expected in the wildest dreams to be getting 700 to 1,000 likes a video.
No, that's absolutely awesome, and I was pretty impressed. And I did kind of take a little bit of a lead from what you did there in terms of trying to make it more interactive and tried to apply that to my Prototype 2 and Walking Dead walkthroughs. And basically, if you guys don't know wrestling or don't follow along, it's like in any of the games. Like I think some of the different soccer games and maybe basketball as well have had this mode, MLB, where you're basically managing all the extra stuff besides playing the game. So with wrestling, you're setting up the matches and sort of doing all the secondary and tertiary things that are required for making these matches happen. But no, I think you've done a great job, and I think they are very entertaining to watch. One, I think it's the interactivity you put in, and two, then just kind of like the storyline nature of the match. I'm watching this clip right now, and I have no idea what's going on or what these guys are doing. Why don't you just for my people, because I don't know how many of my fans are wrestling fans, or maybe there is a large contingency of them here in the Ghost Show Army. But why don't you just tell me why you like wrestling? Because it's again something that we talked about before, and something that I continuously am confused on. Because I watch these videos and I'm just like, what? It's like me and my brother are throwing each other on the couch, except people are paying to see this.
Yeah, so wrestling is the first thing people say right away is, tell me, why do you watch it if you know it's fake? And the difference is it's not fake, it's scripted. So yeah, when you're watching on TV, there's a lot of fake punches being thrown occasionally, and you see that, and people, complain about it. But it's entertainment. It's just like watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's all fake in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's all entertainment, and I don't know why I fell in love with WWE. It's entertaining. It's not as entertaining as it was back in '98 to 2002, but it's still fun to watch. I mean, if we watch half the entertainment shows we do, why can't we watch WWE? I mean, sure, you get to see grown men going after each other, sometimes hideous grown men doing crazy stuff. And I know you constantly complain about it because you have no idea what's going on.
I mean, I see what's going on. To me, the crazy part is just the I don't know, if you look at boxing, it's pretty low key, but something like WWE, they go all out, and I guess I'm just surprised that it works as well as it does, or that it attracts as much attention as it does. Because on one hand, you could look at it and be like, this is completely ridiculous, and I'm sure some people view it like that. But
Yeah.
maybe it's just the nature of, hey, let's have fun with this and make it crazy and balls to the wall, and that's what kind of is attractive about it.
They went into this kind of PG era where they kind of no longer did blood or headshots because of all the damage it caused, and they have a wellness policy in place now that protects a lot of.
There's a lot of wellness going on right now in this video. He's grabbing his leg and eating it.
Yeah, they were with all the drugs things going on. But one of the things that people always say, Tubby, it's fake, so why do you keep watching it? Well, at the same time, when I watch UFC and I like UFC, and UFC is getting tremendously popular now, is I almost don't like to see the guys actually legitimately get the shit beat out of them. And I don't like to see guys like that. I want to know they're kind of safe and it's still entertaining at the same time. But there's real injuries in WWE, which people
There
don't.
you go, Tubby Emu for Master of Safety. Before this wrestling match wraps up, though, I do have a question. I heard you have a giant parrot. Tell us a little about that.
My parrot died 3 years ago.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Everyone, let's send our condolences to Tubby Emu for his dead giant parrot. It was 7 feet tall, 7 feet long?
You're talking about the owl out in your backyard or front
I'm
yard.
talking about your I saw that owl the other day creeping on my street, just walking around. I'm like, what is going on? But if you want to send your condolences to Tubby for his loss of his giant parrot 3 years ago, go check out his GM mode. He does a really good job with it. And like I said, I took some cues from it as well. So it was an influence to me and should be an influence to you. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Emu.
Of course. Thank you for
Until
having me on.
no
Ghost
problem.
Robo Army.
Until next time, guys and girls, we will see you all.